to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network.
Yeah, man. What's good, man? What is up? What is up with the city, man? Heart of the city. You already know what's popping, man. We got the Yankees on deck right now. Up 4-2. We talking bottom of the sixth. We talking the man on second. We talking Verdugo at bat. We talking a 3-1 count, man. That's the shit I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about the city. I'm talking about the Mets possibly taking a 2-1 lead over the Dodgers in the game coming up here tomorrow. I'm talking about the Liberty possibly doing the same thing, taking a 2-1 lead in the Wnba finals coming up tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I'm talking about the Jets trading for Devonte Adams, man. They trying to get it popping. And on a sad note, the New York Giants. Another hit. Another one. But that being said, Cave, what's good with you, man? What's got you excited, man, in the city, man? Lots to talk about, man. Talk to him, bro.
Man, I'm just excited of what's going on tonight with the Yankees, the Liberties tomorrow, the Mets tomorrow, man. You know, those three right there, man. Baseball could be huge within another week or something like that. If both the Yankees and the Mets win, it could be a Subway Series. Like I said, that would guarantee the city of New York to at least get in a championship or World Series, you know, which either team wins. So that's great. You know, even though I'm a Yankees fan, but hey, it is what it is. Well, whichever team wins is great for the city, man. You know, and then you got the WNBA, the Liberties right now, man. Everything is feeling great. I mean, they tied one apiece, but hey, they can go in there and steal one in Minnesota, man, and come out 2-2, or hey, they could take both of them. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna have to take one of those games because if they lose both of them, then it's over. But hey, man, this is why they play. You know, play their games and stuff like that, man. We're gonna see what the Liberties. You know what I'm saying? The medal. You know what I'm saying? We could have won game one if what's name would have made that free throw at the end of the game, but you know that's neither here nor there. Like I said, we are here now. So, hey, let's go to Minnesota, man. Do what we got to do. Take that, man. Take them games and stuff like that. Either bring it back to New York or hell, just win it over there. You know what I'm saying? Close out over there and stuff like that. Wear your business suits. You know what I'm saying? Wear your business suits and take care of business.
Take care of business.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm talking about, man. And hopefully the New York Yankees can take care of some business tonight, man, because you know what? I want them to beat the Guardians. You know, and it's not against the Guardians. It's just y'all in the way. Y'all in the way, you know what I'm saying? And y'all got to go down, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have changed your name to the Guardians. That's another subject for another day, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all in the way. You guys are in the way right now. I'm gonna put up the game cast here for this Yankee game because guess what, man? This is Heart of the City. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button for the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. For me, myself, Unpopular Opinion Sports, and for S God, aka the Man Cave Podcast on YouTube, man. So check us out. We are bringing you content all day, every day, man. All day, every day. And I really mean that. It's real. It's real out there in the field, man. So, as you see right now, bottom of the sixth, Yanks actually watching this game right now, man. But shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to Dan Berry Sports, man. Happy Tuesday, everyone, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for tapping in as always. Miz says, yo, I'm gonna try to jump on in a bit. All right, bro. We'll be here for a little bit, man. If you want to join the conversation, man, we talking all New York City sports, man. So again, man, it's a lot going on, a lot of conversation to be had. El Capitan Rafuco, what's good, man? Appreciate you tapping in. my bro, man. Big fan Breezy, man. Appreciate you tapping in.
Wait, what's this? Hey, bro, I ain't get cooked. Like I said, I was trolling the leaf page. You know what I'm saying? Leaf and stuff like that.
Don't get them started. Don't get Breezy started, man.
I was trolling leaf. All right, Knicks
and
fans,
they get caught in another rundown.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
What is up with the base running, bro?
That's Rizzo, man. Rizzo got caught, man. End of the 6th inning, man.
Chaz got caught. Jazz got caught too.
I don't know where Rizzo was going though. For real, bro. I don't know where Rizzo was going. That's crazy. I don't even know what Rizzo was doing.
To the bench. That's where
he didn't even know where he was going.
But yeah, exactly. What is he doing? Yeah. What is wrong with him? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Breezy, I was trolling Leaf. You know, me and Leaf be going back at it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wasn't on your page, but yeah, I think Leaf was. I think it was all on the stream. I guess I don't remember.
Yeah,
it's all good. It's all good.
Streams every day over there, man. With Big Fan Breezy and the Brooklyn Nets vlog. You already know what it is.
Hey, trust me, we're gonna have a lot of battles this year. With them 4 games we play this year, so we'll be on there. When the Knicks play the Nets, we'll be on there.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
We're going back and forth.
Sure.
It's all good.
Mm-hmm. Sure thing, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. But
5 games. Okay, 5 games. That's even better. 5.
Oh, 5 games this year.
5 home games for the Knicks. 5 home games.
Watch this shit 5 times.
Yeah, 5 home games for the Knicks.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
5 times. That's gonna be good. It's good for the city, man. It's always good for the city, you know.
Man, but what you think about this Devonte Adams trade, man? Here with the Jets, man.
Man, I knew it was gonna happen, man. I knew it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It was only a matter of time. It was either gonna be New York or it's gonna be New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it was gonna be the Jets because, like I said, the Jets was gonna be desperate. And the thing I don't understand with the Jets is, you know, they was telling us like the only thing they was missing was a quarterback when they had Zach Wilson. They told me they had a championship defense, they had some offense, they using Super Bowl picks, they was a Super Bowl contender. All they needed was a quarterback. Then they went out and got the Hall of Fame quarterback, and they're not even nowhere near there now. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy now. Now they got to get more help now. Garrett Wilson he's a baller, you know what I'm saying? But I guess they didn't put into it. I guess they didn't take into account the offensive line. I mean, I knew the offensive line wasn't like the way it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like the Giants offensive line. In order to have a Super Bowl contender, you have to have a great offensive line, and they don't have a great offensive line. That's part of their problem.
Mm-hmm. Real said he's seen him too, Breezy. Yeah, he said he's seen Terrence. Yeah, I ain't talked to that dude in a minute, man. But that's another subject, man. Old school. You know what I'm saying? Childhood friends. You know what I'm saying? Me and Big Fan Breezy. So man,
okay.
Most definitely.
Hey, where is that in Brooklyn? Because I used to live in Brooklyn. I used to be like PS 91 and stuff like that over there in Albany.
Yeah, we went to 56.
On 56? Okay.
Yeah, we went to. Yeah, I know about PS 91. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was over there by Wingate and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? President Street and all that. My sisters went to Lefferts. They went to Lefferts Junior High.
Lefferts, yeah.
You know, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, about Lefferts. We was right over that way too. You know what I mean? But shout out to Hawkeyes, women in hoops. Salute to you.
Oh, that's my boy RC, man. Thanks for tapping in, RC.
Appreciate you tapping in, RC, man. But yo, the Jets trading for Devonte Adams. So the word out there is that it's a 3rd round pick. Based on like potential to be a 2nd round pick if he meets certain incentives or certain goals or whatever, you know.
If he makes the Pro Bowl, yeah,
pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Which Devonte Adams, if he's on his game, is gonna do that. I don't care who he playing with. You know what I'm saying? He was doing it with Carr, with Aiden O'Connell, whoever you throw out there, man. That dude's pretty good, man. Now, what does this mean for the Jets? What does this mean for the Jets? Because this New York Jets team has high expectations, and they just fired their head coach, and the quarterback is not playing well, doesn't look like the same guy, but yet they still trying to build this team to try to win a Super Bowl. Now, to be honest with you, trading for Devonte Adams helps. Obviously, he's a Pro Bowl all-star receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But Aaron Rodgers is cooked, in my opinion. He's cooked. And me seeing that Aaron Rodgers is cooked, I don't know if Devonte Adams himself is going to put the Jets over the Chiefs, over the Ravens, over the team they lost to last night, the Buffalo Bills. I mean, you got to think about, are they better than the Steelers? You know what I'm saying? Houston, they're not better than. You gotta think about some of these teams, man. So again, the New York Jets, to me, they're just digging themselves a deeper hole to be so bad in the future. Because once this thing implodes, which it will sooner or later, they're not going to win a Super Bowl with this squad. You know what I'm saying? They're just not that good as a core.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? What's good, Leaf, man? Real quick, though, man. Let me finish spitting real quick, man. Pause. But that and I don't think that they're that good. So this trade right here, it is gonna bring news and headlines and get people excited and get Jets fans excited and all that. But to be honest with you, it's not going to bring them the goal that they set, which is to win a Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. The Aaron Rodgers was supposed to help get the monkey off the back, so to speak. And I don't see this doing that. I see them being a team that's probably going to do what they've been doing and beat up on bad teams. And they'll get into the playoffs and probably get mocked by Baltimore or Kansas City. I mean, that's how I see how it's going to go. And do you think Aaron Rodgers and Devonte Adams is going to want to continue to play in New York with the New York Jets past this season? I don't know, man. I don't know. But Leaf, man, what's your thoughts real quick, man? Appreciate you tapping in too, man. What's good with you, brother? What's up, man?
I'm good. I need to find a new job. They cut my hours, man, so I need some new work, man. I need some of that new good old W-2 work. Or I need to hit some parlays so I could be on here a little bit more talking this shit with y'all. Listen, the city is hot right now. We could possibly have, I see the scoreboard up, we could possibly have a Subway Series. Y'all talked it up last week. Y'all talked it up last week, and it could possibly be a reality. It could possibly, very, very well possibly be a reality. But let's get to the Jets. There's something I got to clarify on this page right now. For anybody out there that's calling this the Green Bay Jets, tape it shut. This is not. I want it to be clear. This is not what this shit is. This is Aaron Rodgers controlling the narrative with him and his boy Pat McAfee or whatever on the show or whatever they do on ESPN or whatever they do on this show. This is somebody that does not realize it's over. It's over. There's a reason why we give the Jets our hand-me-downs and people that we are done with. Devonte Adams is not going to fix these problems. He is not. And the crazy thing about it is the Jets have been in all of these games. And he still ain't going to fix these problems. Why? Because it's MESS, mess. That's what it is. Say it with me. MESS.
Mess.
That's what it is. They are worse a mess than the Giants, and the Giants actually. Listen. I'm personally believe this. The Giants ain't even the worst team in a division right now. That's the crazy thing about it. And the crazy thing about it, they the only team in the division that's under 500. But they ain't the worst team in a division. Everybody knows the damn Dallas Cowboys. The Jets are arguably they make the Nets look better. They make the Nets. I said it. The Brooklyn Nets. They make us look like royalty right now.
Competent, straight.
They make us look like. Listen, and Kev, you can laugh. Kev, you can laugh at this all you want. They make us look like straight royalty right now. This is bad, and we are supposed to be tanking. And I'm gonna get to us in a second because I don't think we talked about the basketball portion of the show because it's only been going 16 minutes, and I want to laugh at something that I know me and Cave is gonna laugh at too.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We gotta handle business, man, with the Jets.
I'm gonna say that
and the Mets and the Yankees, but and then the Liberty too.
Yeah, the Jets got to fix that O line. They got to fix that. They got to fix that offensive line, man. I mean, they got to fix it. They got to fix the damn offensive playbook,
hey, bro. Like they keep calling the same crap every damn week. The defense is still holding afloat and keeping them in the games and in striking distance. They keep calling the same garbage. When are you gonna learn this garbage ain't working? Y'all gotta clean it up. Y'all gotta switch something up. There's somebody. They need somebody on that sideline that's gonna open up the playbook and open up some more offensive opportunities for that side of the ball. The defense has never been the problem.
Well,
it's the damn offense.
Well, they get their first crack at the Steelers this week, so that's they gonna see.
Oh, right. They get their first crack at Russell Wilson, little itty bitty ass, because he been promised. He been promised that. Yes, he is.
Oh my God.
Bro, that is unseemly, bro. Because I don't know what the Steelers are doing, bro. Like letting him on the field. He don't even need to be near the field. He been cooked ever since the damn Future and Bow Wow game when they showed up. He been cooked since that game. Get his ass out the league. Stop telling him he can play so he can keep spoon feeding Sierra. That she don't spend more money.
Salute, Iman. We're gonna get to AT a little bit later in the show.
See now I'm going to change my picks on the pick 'em because I had the Steelers, but if Russell Wilson play, I'm going to change my pick on that.
Please, change that. You do that. Do that. Change that.
Playing the Jets.
Do
that.
Russell.
Do that. Yeah. Kay, get that done right now. You do that. Do that.
Yeah.
But honestly, man, what does this mean for the Jets, man, offensive wise, man? Because they have been struggling, man, and Devonte Adams again, he is dealing with an injury, but they expect him to be back pretty soon. So is this something that's gonna help Aaron Rodgers look like Aaron Rodgers like he used to?
No.
Let's hear from Kate. Let's hear from Kate.
Yeah, I mean, really, realistically, I think it will help Aaron Rodgers because that's his security blanket. He like Garrett Wilson, but Garrett Wilson needs some help on the other side too because they ain't got nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Other receivers and stuff like that. So it's gonna help him a little bit. But like I said, the main thing is gonna be the offensive line. If the offensive line ain't doing nothing, it ain't gonna matter what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because Aaron Rodgers getting like knocked around everywhere. You know, through the offensive line.
Yeah, man, he look like
you have all the shiny toys you want. It ain't gonna matter.
Look like an old man getting out of bed, man.
Right.
It just every time he take a hit, that's how he look. You know
and then the thing about it, the Jets is paying every ounce of that salary. They take on the whole salary. Not the Raiders ain't even helping out. You know what I'm saying? So they taking on the salaries, and he getting paid $36 million next year, $36 the year after that. So that's $72 million right there that they're gonna be on the hook for.
Yeah, man, but. I think too, you got to understand. Now they giving up picks. They already gave up picks for Rodgers. You're not gonna have anything coming down the pipeline, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have any like significant picks to help build your team. You know, you're giving up these picks. You're giving up. Think about what Aaron Rodgers has done. Aaron Rodgers, right? They went out and got Alan Lazard.
Mm-hmm.
They went out and signed Mike Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They went out and traded for Devonte Adams.
Mm-hmm.
They drafted Malachi Corley.
Mm-hmm.
They drafted Rucker, signed Conklin. They signed Tyron Smith, Morgan Moses.
At you.
I mean, they've done all this for Aaron Rodgers. They fired the head coach. They brought in his offensive coordinator.
At you.
Like, bro, why is the player, the quarterback? See, this is let me get this game for a minute. Because this is what these Twitter people do. They come onto these shows and they want the quarterback to be the end all be all. Now we seeing when the quarterback is running shit, because we all thought the New York Jets was just a quarterback away, right? That's what we thought. So when you let the quarterback dictate the entire team, this is what fans is telling me right now, that we'll get to the Giants in a minute, but because you don't have a quarterback, you just can't run an offense. Your offense just won't look anything like anything unless you have a real deal quarterback. Now, the real deal quarterback that the Jets got, that I guarantee you Giants fans would have gave an arm and a leg for, I promise you that. He is literally running the New York Jets into the ground right now. And we all seeing it. And Giants fans is laughing. But guess what? Y'all would have killed for that. For the same thing I'm telling y'all would have killed for that, to have Aaron Rodgers on the New York Giants doing what he's doing to the Jets right now. Now, I don't think that would have never happened. So shout out to the Giants for not letting that go down. But again, you can't let the quarterback, this is a team game. You can't let the quarterback be the end-all, be-all. Now, we'll see how it plays out with the Jets, but I don't think, personally, it's going to end very well, in my unpopular opinion. Y'all hit that motherfucking like button. Let's go. It's harder to city.
Okay, there's the Jets fan, Knicks cast. That's the Jets fan. Okay.
Is that a Jets fan? Wait, put that up. He said, the quarterback didn't dictate.
This is my guy, Luca. Says the QB didn't dictate the entire team. He didn't get solidified. Rodgers needs to be a better leader. He didn't run the Jets into the ground. Is Woody. Stop. Well, I mean, again, he said,
he said, did you hear Woody run his mouth today? So I guess it's more things.
It might have been Woody.
And it is real quick. But again, the whole thing was about Aaron Rodgers at first. It was all about Aaron Rodgers. It was Aaron Rodgers this, Aaron Rodgers that, Aaron Rodgers this. All these moves they making was because of Aaron Rodgers. So, yes, again, you are right. And this is exactly what I tried to tell your brother about Brian Daboll and the Giants organization. You're right. It starts at the top. It starts at the top. You are absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? But the fact them having Aaron Rodgers here is their fault. But, yes, he is helping run the Jets into the ground. You know what I'm saying? He is. He is, because they're doing everything to appease him. And he's not doing his job on the fucking football field. Just saying, bro. I'm going to call it like it is. It ain't no bias here. I don't got nothing against the Jets, to be honest with you. But the fact of the matter is, I'm glad you made that point, because it does start at the top. So when I talk about Brian Daboll and guys like John Mara and this organization with the New York Giants, I get a lot of hate, a lot of backlash, and I get told, I'm just all for the quarterback, which I'm not for the quarterback. I'm telling you, the quarterback is the problem. You know what I'm saying, with the Jets and the Giants. But ain't shit going to change the quarterback until the owners and the GM and the coaches do something about it. That's why what you're saying is absolutely right. Good shit, man. We starting off good, man. Let's get these likes up. Let's get people into this show, man. This is good shit. This is good content right here. This is good conversation, man. We're not biased. I'm not biased. We talking New York City sports, man. Let's go.
Hey, listen, and Nick's Cash, you making a lot of good points, and I'm not leaving Woody out of blame neither, because he's been tearing up a lot of that franchise for many years, and we all know it, bro. Like Woody, listen, when you move some of these owners, bro, it's been a proven fact that when owners get in the way, shit could definitely go left. We seeing that in Dallas. And we saw that with the Knicks for many years. So like we ain't even gonna act like we don't know what a shithole look like, bro. Like when the owner could get in the way. So I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, this is about shit that's going on the field. It's a lot of things that's not going right on the field. This thing got none. Like whoever got traded and whoever got put out and whoever got fired. Listen, it's history now. It's behind us now. You still got a problem on the football field. You still got to get out there and get the job done. The defense is still putting you in position to win. You still got one score game here, one score game there, one score game here, and here and here and there and there, against Minnesota, against Buffalo, and against all these other teams that y'all done lost to. Something got to get done. If Aaron Rodgers keep losing these games down the stretch, and this is coming from a Green Bay Packer fan that was told that Aaron Rodgers didn't get it done against the 49ers on that last playoff game where he only put up 7 points. But they blamed him, even though the damn punt team got their kick blocked, bro, and we only gave up shit on special teams. So so guess what? If you're gonna put the quarterback this high, you're gonna need this high to blame. If you're gonna put the quarterback at this pedestal, you're gonna have to put the blame on the side of the pedestal with him. That's how it goes. Understand, bro. The ESPN and these sports networks, bro, like they only know what everything from first visual. That's what they understand. They only know everything from first visual. They ain't looking at the game and they ain't talking about the game like Cave is and like everybody on the Big Blue Crew network is and like NYG is. They ain't breaking down the defense. They ain't breaking down linemen and all that shit that you need and all that shit that you need to get to win football games and make sure get done on the field at every single spot and every single position and every single down. That's not what they're doing. They on there with suits and ties, acting like they know what they're talking about, and they spewing narratives the same way they do in basketball. So
home run, Aaron Judge. I'm sorry.
All right.
Home run, Aaron Judge. 2-run home run. He finally gets off the side. Let's go. 6-2 Yankees in the bottom of the 7th. That's what I'm talking about.
Home run by Aaron Judge. Yankees is about to get back to the make it out of the pennant. But listen. With all that being said, bro, shit got to get done on the field. You got who you want it now. Now it's time to win. Now it's time to see if you can win this division, because Buffalo is vulnerable, Miami is packed in, and Patriots they can't cheat no more. So now let's see what y'all can do. There's still a lot of games left in the season to go. Y'all not down and out, but let's see what y'all can do. Are y'all better? Are y'all gonna be the football team in New York, or are y'all gonna be the laughing stock in New York like y'all always been? It's up to y'all.
I mean,
that's y'all decision.
They can't be the laughing stock because the Giants are constantly pushing them for that spot. They're right. In a competition to see who can be more embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Because again, man, I don't want to get into the Giants stuff right now, but they got their own problems. And Evan Neal, I don't want to see Evan Neal in the field personally, Iman, but that's just
right.
me.
I know.
I think they got other options, but we'll see how it plays out, man. But I this Aaron Rodgers thing, man, again, to put a bow on this, the Jets aren't going to ever get back to well, I don't even say it's back. Well, it's back, but it's way back. Get back to you know what I'm saying, championship contention, man. If they keep going around in this circle, getting these reject quarterbacks, you know, reaching for quarterbacks in the draft.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Reaching for quarterbacks. Yeah, because they did it with Favre, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I have no ages. I'm old my goddamn self, man. But again, when you're a franchise and you think you're a quarterback away, you think so. Despite you just been getting your ass kicked in your division and everywhere else for the past several seasons, somehow they got you gassed up to think that you're a quarterback away because you got Sauce Gardner and a couple rookies that look all right. They got you gassed up to media, and now you took the bait and went out, sold the farm for Aaron Rodgers, and then you double down on that, and now you're going to sell off more shit to get Adams to appease him.
That's right, and that's another thing now.
A 40-year-old, bro, at that. What do y'all think these dudes is? Y'all think everybody gonna turn into Brady on the Bucks?
But the thing about it is, Adams is going. I mean, what's the name now with Adams here? Rodgers going to be here for another couple of years again, because Adams ain't come here just for 1 year, and then if Rodgers retired, then he's going to force his way out of New York. He came here because what's the name? Rodgers is staying for a couple of seasons with Adams.
Yeah,
so he's going to be here.
Yeah, he's not. I heard Schefter talking about it on the radio today. It's I think the situation is if they do good and they both decide to stay, they'll both stay. But if Rodgers retires, then Devonte Adams are basically something in his contract.
Yeah, they could restructure his contract or something like that.
Where he can get out the contract or whatever. So this ain't gonna work out. I'm telling you, this is not going to fucking work out for the Jets. It just ain't, man. It's a bad move.
But if you think about Devonte Adams, he was in Green Bay, then he went to Las Vegas, then he's with the Jets, then he's gonna move around again. I don't think he's gonna keep doing that stuff. So
hey, not to sully the New York podcast and the New York news, but just hit my phone. Brady has minority stock into the ratings now. They got approved. You got approved.
I don't give a flying fuck
about Brady.
With all due respect, Lee, about what Tom Brady.
I don't know. Since we on football, I just had to throw it out.
Yeah. That's the last shit I'm gonna talk about here. But there are podcasts for that, I guess, out there somewhere in the world. Yeah, Ghost. I think we are gonna have a Subway Series. That's what I've been pushing. That's the energy I've been putting out there in the world. I want to see the Yankees and Mets battle it out once again like they did in the 2000 World Series. So it's only right, man. New York, man, we need something, man. This town has been starving for a championship since 2011, bro. 2011, man, in the major sports. And now we might get 2 this year.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, the Mets deserve what they get, man. Them guys the path that they take to get to a World Series, they get beating the Phillies and the Dodgers. That's a hard ass path, man. So you gotta give them a lot of respect and kudos.
And then if they beat the Yankees, God forbid, my God, they're gonna be one of the greatest teams ever, for real.
Because nobody picked them to do what they're doing right now. That's what I'm saying. Nobody picked them to do that. What they're doing, man. This is gonna be an unforgettable season.
Facts, bro.
What used to call the amazing, right? The amazing, like the Mets in '86, whatever. The amazing is that's the year they're having right now. It's amazing, man. Shout out, kudos to the Mets, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, Luka, man. It's been bad, man. No head coach is going to want to coach the Jets. That's the problem. who's going to want to go there? Belichick ain't going there. Pete Carroll ain't going there. They already had their runs. What's his name? Vrabel. I don't see him going there. Those are like the prominent head coaches, like the established head coaches out on the market. Now, if you're looking for like some up and coming type coordinators again, you got dude from the Lions, of course. You got the guy from the Saints. Those are two pretty good coordinators.
And also the Bengals offensive coordinator too, because he was in some jobs too a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I think their defensive coordinator was too, Lou Amarillo.
Yeah,
So, those are two names, of course. You can always have people come out of Baltimore.
Hey, don't forget
their offense is always good.
Don't forget about the Saints. Don't forget about the Saints. You know,
dude in the Saints, Kubiak. Yep, he's pretty good too. So I don't know, man, but those are just some names out there for the Jets. I don't know what coach wants to be in that situation. Like, that's just a messy situation. You don't know what's going on with Rodgers. You don't know Adams. He's kind of volatile now, kind of getting that moniker of being volatile, where you don't know, he might get unhappy at any given moment. And then you got to deal with the Asian offensive line with the Morgan Moses and Tyron Smith, you know, and then you kind of got to deal with, like Luka said, the owner, who's a moron. I mean, and it's just and then what are you gonna do at GM? Is Douglas gonna stay around? Like, it is a mess. And you're right, it is a mess.
No, I mean, Douglas is the next one out the door, though. I mean, Salah's going. Douglas is the next one out the door.
Mm-hmm. But all right, enough of the Jets. The Mets now, they tie the series with the Dodgers.
After getting the hell beat out of them, bro, like in game one. That shit was a brutal ass stomping. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. So the Mets tie the series with the Dodgers, man. Now we talking about a Subway Series. Mets got to do their part. I mean, can they beat this Dodgers team? This Dodgers team is tough.
I got a question, bro. I know it's I know we got a Mets fan on the Big Blue Crew Network, but I know we got a lot of Yankees fans.
He's right there.
Just for this year only.
He said he's right there.
He said he's right there. Just for this year only. Like, Dodgers and Guardians aside, do the Mets have a better team than the Yankees this year?
Not on paper.
No, they don't. They're an overachieving team.
Right, they're overachieving.
Talent-wise, the Yankees are better than the Mets. I'm sorry. Can't nobody really argue that.
But this is the draw they wanted, was the Dodgers compared to the Padres. They fared better against the Dodgers in the regular season, so that's who they wanted. So I mean, hey, I could see them eliminating the Dodgers.
Okay, I see what's going on. I see the play. What the Dodgers? Well, damn, I wish they were still in Brooklyn, but the Dodgers. It seemed like you got to hate the Dodgers now because they ain't in Brooklyn. If they was in Brooklyn, we probably would hate them. But
facts.
But the Dodgers, it seemed like they got a better team than the Mets, and it seemed like the Mets don't have a better team than the Dodgers or the Yankees. I don't think the Guardians really even matter at this point.
The Dodgers got an expensive payroll.
That's what they got.
They gotta pay. Oh, they gotta pay the play team. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they the new evil empire now.
It sound like the LA way, bro. Like, just you can't win a championship, just buy one.
Right.
It is what it is. I mean, it's something that LA teams have been doing for many, many years. I mean, it's not gonna stop now. I mean. There's a team in New York that tried to do that. The Yankees have been doing it for many years, but there's a team in New York that tried to do that in basketball, but they shitted the bed very, very horribly. With over $180 billion spent since 1980, and nothing to show for it, bro. That franchise does not wear black and white neither. So.
No, they do.
No, they don't. Actually,
They do.
no, they don't. No. I'm being dead serious. You can look it up.
I know.
Nah, you had to look it up. The Tangerines have spent $180 billion estimated since 1980, and they have nothing to show for it. This is the NBA, people. It's garbage in, garbage out.
The link is in the Big Blue Crew Sports chat, but don't be coming up here cutting me off, trying to run my show, bro. We don't do that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm very respectful, but you can't come in and run my show. Let me do my thing. All right, man. But man, yeah, man, with this Mets team, man, I think, man, look, Francisco Lindor, bro. Like he's an MVP candidate over there in the National League. He's not gonna get it because of Shohei Ohtani, but don't get it twisted. This dude can play. This dude can play, man, and he definitely should get recognition here, man. You know, as being one of the top players in baseball. But as we welcome in the Mets fan, right on cue with the Mets segment, what do you think about this series so far, as the Mets series is tied with the Dodgers 1-1 right now?
This could get messy for both sides. On the one hand, when you look at the Dodgers, most of the way they've had to get here has been through bullpen games. Everyone knows that their rotation is complete and utter crippled horse shit. Pardon my language, but the point still applies. Most of their starters, much like with last year, can't seem to get past the fifth inning if they can. I mean, the only reason the Mets won the last game was because it was a bullpen game. And they're sending Walker Buehler, who's been their worst starter, to the mound tomorrow night. At least on paper, this should be a cakewalk. But again, it depends on which of these gamble-happy managers is going to go overboard with the gambling.
How do you feel about the Mets pitchers versus Shohei Ohtani?
Got to pitch him carefully. I mean, Manaea overpowered him. But Severino, this may be a little trickier for him.
Yeah, we know about Severino over there with the Yankees, so it'll be interesting if we do end up facing the Mets. It'll be some ex-Yankees over there.
That said, speaking of Ohtani, that Dodgers rotation is going to be a monster next season when he's fully recovered from the UCL, from Tommy John on his UCL.
Yeah, man, but to hell with that, man. We want to see the Subway Series, man. So how can the Mets beat this Dodgers team? What do they have to do? We already talked about Ohtani. I mean, they got Mookie Betts. I mean, they got a loaded lineup, much like the Yankees do, and the Mets are kind of the underdogs here. What do they do, in your opinion, Mets? What do they need to do to get past this team?
Offensively, avoid any off-speed crap that they're known to chase, because when you look at the discipline when both teams are at the plate, the Dodgers have the upper hand on paper, because Mets are kind of free swingers, especially people like Francisco Alvarez and Tyrone Taylor. The Dodgers, on the other hand, you need to get them head on and try to avoid going overboard with the cute off-speed stuff that goes so far off the plate that they're not going to chase it.
Well, I'm gonna say this about the Mets. They got the next 3 games in New York because it's a 2-3-2 series, 7-game series. So the Mets got 3 games to win. If they can win all 3 games, they eliminate the Dodgers.
And
so that's home cooking.
And they screw over baseball again, and the baseball higher-ups again.
I don't think baseball loses. The only way baseball loses is if the Guardians win.
Well, I was saying in the sense that if the Mets get in, we get a Subway Series, but as a trade-off, the higher-ups in MLB are still pissed because you don't have the 2 biggest purses going at it in the Yankees and Dodgers. Again, the the curse of 81 will continue.
The Mets are on the small purse, bro.
Right,
They still play in New York. They still have a very large fan base.
They're not. I'm just saying they're still a slightly smaller purse than the Yankees. But I mean, in terms of scope and history, the higher ups in the major Titan towers of the MLB offices want Yankees Dodgers.
Yeah, but
they're gonna get. It's gonna be viewed either way it goes. That's what I'm saying. The only way the viewers and the money takes a hit is if the Guardians are in it.
Yeah,
if it's Guardians, if it would have been Guardians Tigers or some shit, yeah, baseball doesn't want that. That would have sucked.
I mean, then again, we had basically something similar to that last year with the dog crap that was Texas versus Arizona.
That's why nobody watched it. I forgot that was even that who even played in that World Series. I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, but the one thing
I'm locked in on this one.
The one thing about baseball,
see the difference?
Baseball is different from basketball and football because you can't cheat too much in baseball. Only the home plate umpire with the strikes. Because I mean everything else is called the way it is, like like a foul ball down the foul. The only place is the home plate umpire that can cheat with the strike zone. That's it. But if he's fair, then it's like it's even.
Unless of course you do this from the dugout.
Steal signs.
Well, the players cheat more than the That's why it's different in baseball. Like the umpires can cheat too, like you said, but it's limited. You need the players to cheat in baseball. That's where everybody get caught at in baseball. It's the players. You need the players to cheat to fix the game in baseball because they gotta be like swinging at crazy shit or throwing wild pitches or running slow on the bases, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much see ball, hit ball. You know what I'm saying? So the ref is either fair or foul. You know what I mean?
And then there's this stupidity of these umps when it comes to the whole Spire Tack issue. Where they throw guys out for misconstrued sticky stuff, what they view as sticky stuff. I mean, for example, let's say now hypothetically, you're a pitcher warming up in the bullpen somewhere like Wrigley Field, where it's basically a giant brick sweat box instead of where it used to be, like out in the open. You guys remember the old setup? Wrigley Field. You come out of that thing to pitch. The problem is your hand is covered in a combination of sweat and rosin from the bag, and they're still going to mistake that for Spire Tack? BS.
Yeah. I feel you on that, Mets, man. That a lot of the stuff is out of line. Now, my name is spelled with 2 E's, not an A. But appreciate it anyway, definitely. But,
Leaf. I mean, Nimar, what's good with you, man? Appreciate you tapping in. Says he wants to see the Mets and the Yankees and the Yankees spell the Yankees wrong too. How dare you? But
fast typing.
Hey, bro,
slow down.
You ain't typing on that keyboard, bro. You're typing on your phone.
That phone, right?
That's that phone type.
Yeah, we're a 2-hour show. Like just calm down. You have to type fast. We're gonna we're gonna see your comments. New, what's good with you, man? Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Yo, it is so much going on right now, man. You got the WNBA, man.
Yeah.
You got the Mets, the Yanks right now, bottom of the 8th. Chisholm swings at a 3-2 pitch and line. It's gonna be a ground out.
I think I'm a few pitches ahead of you because what I'm using has a Volpe up and 1-0 count to him.
Yeah. But man, the Yankees just got to hold on. They just got to hold on for the next inning. That's it. 3 more outs and get secured.
Most definitely, man. But in other news, man,
we lost someone in the wrestling industry today.
Again, let me steer the show. We got WNBA news, man. Because we got ladies.
The game is on tonight. Oh,
tomorrow.
Oh, I bugged. Oh, y'all almost have me turn this damn stream off. Oh, my bad. Yeah. So
We got the ladies playing tomorrow night. And the series is tied at 1-1.
Yeah.
The Liberty gave away game one. I could not believe that, man. That was so terrible. But they bounced back in game two.
And almost gave that game away.
But yeah. So what are you guys' thoughts right now on
Coach,
whether or not the Liberty can close out this series here against the Lynx? Because it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because I feel like the Lynx is kind of in their head a little bit. They're starting to get in their head a little bit, man, because this series should be 2-0. Should be 2-0. So that's what I'm thinking, man. Coach, what's good with you, man? Appreciate you, man. I know you're watching the WNBA finals real closely. I'm rooting for the Liberty. Let's hope they can bring home the chip, bro. But go ahead, Leaf. What you got for us?
The one thing that I picked up in this series so far is that the Liberty, the Lynx don't really have true offensive advantages in this series. The Liberty's defense has been very, very impressive. And I got to say, Sabrina's defense in a lot of the closing minutes of last game has been very, very impressive. She guarded the hell out of Courtney Williams. That crossover, she cut it off, and she took a hard elbow screen, which a legal screen to the face, which they didn't call, and was able to still maintain the composure, get back on defense. They got Phoebus came up with the steal, hit the three. That's how I knew the game was over. But they almost, you're absolutely right, NYG. They almost let that game slip away too. Now, I will say this. I say the Lynx depend too much on a team structured defense to win games. And that's what's kind of going to come back to kind of bite them in the ass, because I think that the Liberty are trying to figure out which mismatches work in their favor. Lainey Hamilton got in a great shooting rhythm. A lot of people told me that she saved us or whatever, to save us. I'm like, hey, cool. It is what it is. Shouldn't have never had Hyman on her. Shouldn't have never had Courtney Williams guard her, because she had some favorable matchups and she was taking advantage of those favorable matchups. Phoebus, she kind of reminds me of AK-47, Andre Karolinko, like a little bit, man. Like she could do a little bit of everything, but defensively, where she where her bread is and butters is kind of like AK-47. What's going on, Coach? But I'm gonna say this one more time, bro. Yo, I swear to God, I had enough of New York teams pissing me off. Listen to me, Jaquel Jones. I need you to maintain your composure. I understand down the stretch, some calls not going your way, some things not going your way. You probably don't want to go back in the post because, hey, I'm not getting this call or that call. Stay on the offensive boards, stay on the glass, because that's how y'all won this past game. And y'all had the same 14-point lead that y'all had in game 2 that y'all had in game goddamn 1. Finish the goddamn job. I ain't gonna say this shit no more. Finish the damn job. I would like to have another game in Barclays in game 5, because that game 2 was lit as hell. Shout out to my man Big Ox Bob, and shout out to Big Fan Breezy. I met him Sunday at the practice in the park event. That was a great event, great community event for the work on the Nets and everything. But to get back to what I was saying about the Liberty, maintain your composure. Sabrina is not getting rattled about missing shots. That's good. She's doing other things. She's making the passes, making the right plays, hitting the open person for the shot, hitting the open lady for the shots. Stewie played a great game defensively. Didn't lean on a lot of things that she did offensively. She had 7 steals. Her hands was in the pass lane. She's very active. Listen, defensively, I think New York is just as, if not as good as Minnesota in this series. Minnesota is known for their team defense and their team defensive game plan, but I think that the the Liberty Girls are coming up very, very strong defensively in this series, and that has this series tied 1-1. It should be 2-0. It absolutely should be. This shit should be a goddamn brooming. I should be pulling the brooms out right tomorrow night. But
I don't know, man. That girl from the Minnesota Lynx is tough though.
Nafisa Collier.
Nafisa Collier, man.
You absolutely right. And while we on the topic of her, I'm realizing that she's not forcing the issue. She's letting her team. She's playing within the team structure.
She is.
And she's playing. She is. But that's that might be part of the problem, because in the finals, in a series, you gotta sometimes you gotta just force shit, and you gotta let shit go. You gotta be like, hey, listen, I'm doing this. They know what we're gonna do. They know our plays, but F it. We running the shit any damn way. Because it ain't about what you do. It's about how you goddamn do it. All right. So listen, we gonna do what we gonna been doing. They know it's coming. All right, fine. So we just gonna run it. And I think that's what the Liberty Girls are understanding of what they doing. That shooting from Stewie. I think Sabrina got in a good shooting rhythm in the first half. She cooled down in the second, but she did not get down on herself. Played good defense down the stretch of that game. So did Stewie. So did Phoebus. Lainey Hamilton got a good shoot.
How do you feel about Breonna Stewart though? Like as a superstar athlete, like how do you feel about her as far as just being like at the top of the WNBA? You know, do you think that she? Because to me, I just feel like she's lacking something. To me, I don't know what it is. I get vibes that she's not gonna come through when it matters. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm off because I don't keep up with the game as much as y'all do, but that's just kind of the vibes I get.
I'm gonna answer that right now. She has not given me that vibe at all, because she's been like this ever since days in Seattle, and she's taking it over to the New York Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
I think the same leadership qualities that she had out in Connecticut, out in UConn, you see that in Nafisa Collier, by the way. Listen, there's some great women's basketball players. They understand leadership, they understand roles, they understand how to lead others and how to show by example. Whatever she didn't do on the offensive end, she did on the defense end. She had 7 steals in that game. You know, so she came up big at moments in the game where you weren't looking, fill up the other columns, make your impact on the other side of the ball. She did do that. And Sabrina, I was proud of Sabrina for doing that as well. She played great defense on Courtney Williams down the stretch of that game. And they did not give up anything easy for Nafisa Collier and for a lot of those girls on Minnesota. They held down the fort. They was guarding the 3-point line. They was running to the 3-point line. Don't get me wrong, Minnesota hit some shots, but a lot of that shit didn't come easy. And rebounding was one of the keys to the game. Offensive rebounding, man, they got some key offensive rebounds down the stretch, and I need them to continue to keep doing what they're doing. Don't get down on yourself. Jacquel Jones, do not get down on yourself. Don't get frustrated, because Minnesota, they seem like they want to play a mind game, and when they want to try to get you to the point where you're frustrated at the refs and this, that, and the third, you can't do that. And the one thing about these women is they have a certain amount of composure as opposed to the men in terms of like how the calls in the games are being officiated. They're going to keep still playing. They're going to keep still going after it, and that's what it's going to be. It said, coach said it will come down to 1,000 free throws. Yeah, yes, it will. But it's going to come down to who's more aggressive at getting those fouls and getting those free throws. Absolutely, coach. I agree with you. But at the same time, they still have to maintain their composure in the series. They can get one. They can get this game 3. This game 3 is very, very important. They can get this game, but they have to maintain the composure, still do the things right on the defensive end, and still finish the defensive end plays. That's what's going to win them this series.
And I think, like, you know, the first 2 games, like I said, they have big leads in both of the games. Their problem is the third quarter. When they come out in the third quarter, I don't know what goes on, and I don't know. They feel like they got this, but Minnesota's going to keep coming after you. Got to keep your foot on the gas with this team. They going and they showed both times they came back. They came all the way back. New York has gotten off to a big lead.
Right.
So whatever they're doing in the first half, they got to do that in the second half. They got to do it in the second half to keep it going. Because like I said, they getting off to good starts against the Lynx. Now these games going to be in Minnesota now. It's going to be a little bit tougher because you're on the road and Minnesota will get some calls, but you're going to have to avoid that. You have to play much better. You have to up your game now. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to get a lead, keep the lead in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, because the third quarter that's been a problem for New York in this series, the first two games. They've had big leads and they lost the leads by the third quarter and in the fourth quarter. But if they can keep the lead, like I said, they got the series, man. Or they got to just keep doing what they're doing. Sabrina and these guys, in the second half, just be more aggressive in the second half. That's all I got to say. Be more aggressive offensively, because once the lead starts chipping away, it gets a little bit frazzled or something like that, but they got to keep their composure. And the thing with Breanna Stewart, like I said, she is a leader. She's a MVP candidate, things like that, in the league and stuff like that. But I think that missed free throw at the end of the game in a pressure situation just had New York be like, oh, my gosh, she could have iced the game. And she could have iced the game on that, man. She's done it a lot of times in her career. Just didn't do it this time, man, because that would have iced the game. We'd have been up 2-0. She'd have made both free throws with less than a second left in that game. But I think they're going to be all right, man.
That's it, Cave, man. And what a moment it would have been for the Barclays Center and not MSG. It would have been absolutely great and wonderful, man. That building was on fire. What was it? Saturday. What was it? Sunday afternoon, and it was on fire last night. After somebody beat the hell out of the damn Washington.
It was both. It was on fire in both of the Liberties game. They packing that thing, man. The Liberties,
absolutely.
Jay, what's good?
This is JTV, man. Yo, what's good with it?
Bro.
I met that crazy ass fool, bro. This past weekend, bro. Like that motherfucker's not alive, bro. Yo, shout out to This is JTV, man. Make sure you follow him on YouTube. Spotify.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get with y'all, man, when we up there on the weekend of the Giants game, bro. We might have to
definitely. Listen, I'm mostly in Brooklyn. I haven't been in East Rutherford for the Giants.
Bro, I'm from Brooklyn, bro. Enough said. Okay. You already know.
I'm over on the deep end of Brooklyn, bro. I'm close to the Queens, so I take a drive and then Amazon drive. I'm over in Bushwick. I'm in Bushwick.
Oh, okay. I'm
in Bushwick. Yeah. I'm over in the deep in the deep west. Deep east, excuse me. The northeast version of this shit. And I'm over by Queens. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. Yeah. Shout out to This is JTV, man. Follow A Different World on Spotify and on Apple Music, man. For real. But yeah, man. I know we're gonna get further in the basketball conversation, and since we on basketball, NYG, I want you to set the table for what happened the other night in the Timberwolves game. That was kind of crazy to me. Go ahead, man.
You talk about the end of the game?
I'm talking about during and the end of the game. I'm talking about all of that. I mean, it really wasn't for nothing. But what was said to Tom Thibodeau, and somehow Rick Brunson got in the middle of it. I don't know where he came from.
Yeah, it was something like Tom. The defense was like, I could finish or something like that. That's what I saw after. I wasn't really during the game.
I had to really listen to what he said again, and he said something along the lines. He said that's what happens when they let you be in charge of everything.
Yeah, but I think with him is like you saying, as far as like in Minnesota, they let him run the point too. In New York, you have Brunson and stuff like that running the point, and and now he's running the point over there with Dillingham and those other guys and stuff like that, getting opportunity and stuff like that. And we always know he can shoot and score. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably was it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, because when you're in a different team, they limit you what you can do and certain things like that. Only the people who in there knows what's going on compared to the outside world. You know what I'm saying? Like they get over there, it's like just like how Hartenstein, people said Hartenstein could shoot 3-pointers when he was with the Clippers, but when he came to the Knicks, they didn't let him shoot that many 3-pointers at all. You know what I'm saying? So now he with OKC, and I think he's gonna shoot 3-pointers and stuff because Tom Thibodeau wasn't letting him do that. So you see how like you know, it's like certain part of your game that you gotta like, you know, like hone it in or something, or just like, hey, we ain't gonna let you do that, or we don't want you doing that. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel what you're saying, but here's the thing that we got to understand just about Devonte DiVincenzo. Like all of his stays going, if you go back to that championship year with the Bucks and all of it, like his catch and shoot game was elite during that time. And he carried that over to the Warriors when they made the playoffs and they made their little run, and then he carried it over to the Knicks in that one year. So he's been being bounced around year after year after year, but he's been a consistent player in all of his stays. You know, it just goes to the constant, and that's probably the hardest thing to do, especially in the NBA in an 82 game season, to get traded every single year in every single spot that you're in, bro. Be a consistent player. No matter what your minutes is, no matter what your spot is, man. Like, I gotta give credit to him, but what he said to Tom Thibodeau, if I could abbreviate a bit, this is what happens when they put you in charge. And I'll be honest with you, bro. Yeah, he wasn't because he was talking to Thibodeau. He wasn't talking to Rick Brunson. Rick Brunson had got up in it, and then that's how the stuff happened at the game. But it really wasn't for nothing. But
yeah, I
promise to you, and this is the part where I lower the boom. I promise to all of you.
Home run.
I promise. Yes, I lower the boom. I promise to all of you. Y'all all gonna find out what I already know about Tom Thibodeau. Y'all all gonna find out. If you think that Kitty Cat in this new lineup is gonna change things, if you think this is gonna be a guaranteed ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals, bro, I'm telling you right now, and I'm being very calm when I say this. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna slip and fall and bust and chip they damn tooth, and have egg on their face, because this is what happens. When you let people like Tom Thibodeau, you give them this type of unit, you're going to see what I already know. You just got to wait for it. The Tangerines will screw this up.
Wait for it.
Yes, that's all you got to do. The Tangerines, this don't have nothing to do about the rest of New York. This has everything to do about the New York Knicks seizing the opportunity, which I know that they cannot do because they got an idiot at head coach. That's why. And
a home run.
Yeah. And I'm hearing everybody say, not to interrupt the score, I'm hearing everybody say that campaign and Landry Shamet is gonna do something off the bench for this team, bro. Remind me again, bro. What bench have they produced on since they've been in the league? You went from Devonte DiVincenzo and McBride and all of these dudes, bro, to these two. And now the bench done basically been reduced to them this year. And I'm saying to myself, bro, this is what's gonna happen. The Knicks are gonna try to mini home run, thinking that it's a base hit and you're gonna lead to like 4 runs, and it's not. It's not. You're gonna get caught out right at home plate trying to dive, and then y'all gonna have egg and dirt on your face, and then that's how it's gonna end.
Well, I mean, you experienced with that because you know what happened to your team, so you more experienced with it. But me, I'm gonna do a wait and see approach. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see how it plays. These are new players on our team. You know what I'm saying? I could trust Brunson. You know what I'm saying, and Hart and these other guys. But we got Bridges now and Karl Anthony Towns, so I got to see how this plays out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad Man Cave mentioned that, man. And just to remind you, the Kevin Durant era, that he got put out of the playoffs by teams a team that won the championship and a team that went to the finals. The Knicks second round exits included a second round exit against an 8 seed Miami team. And a 6 seed Indiana team, which had no business being in that series in the first place.
You said Miami.
An 8 seed Miami team, bro. The year before last year.
The year before.
Yeah. And last year, getting put out at home by Indiana team who had no business in that series in the first place.
And this is where Leaf leaves out the your team had your superstars and they got swept. Both your guys were there. They got swept. You know what I'm saying? You can put your hands on your.
What this got to do with the Nets, though?
No, what I'm saying is the Knicks were injured last year, so I'm not even going to say with that. Your team was there though. Your team was there. They were healthy though. They were there and they got swept.
He left out the fact that we had 50 different lineups since the Ben Simmons trade, bro, that year too. But he left that out conveniently. But
okay.
That don't matter. But that don't matter because when we talk about the Knicks,
all your stars are there. Our stars wasn't all there though. If our stars
when we talk about the Knicks injuries, bro, and we equivalated to the Nets changing their lineup 50,000 times, bro.
No, that's totally different. That's totally different, bro. I don't even want to hear
now it's totally different. Okay, it's totally different.
What I'm saying is, listen, if we had Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, we got beat by, I could take that. You know what I'm saying? I could take that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we overachieved in the playoffs with what we had. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good with that. That's why I wanted them to bring it and run it back. That's why I wanted them to run it back. But hey, it didn't work that way. So they made some trades, and hey, this is how it's gotta be, bro.
Time out. Now, when you said y'all overachieved in the playoffs, Cleveland
with the injuries, I'm saying with the injuries. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
With
what?
With the injuries,
with Julius Randle, with OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson.
Over.
Yeah.
Over. Yankees win.
Oh, yeah. Yankees win. Okay. 6
Yankees 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yankees win.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm talking about, Leaf. You smarter than that.
I know what you're talking about, bro. Like, and I know what you conveniently put in terms of that. Conveniently. I know what you conveniently left out too. That Cavs series, bro. If you want to say that whatchamacallit got injured, bro, like that's fine. Let's let it be. The Cavs series that y'all won. The Cavs series that y'all won when y'all beat them the hell up and y'all just erased them.
When we had Mitchell. When
y'all had Mitchell and Julius Randle had played, but he didn't play that good.
He got hurt in that game. I think he got hurt. That's when he left.
He got hurt late on in the series. Y'all really didn't need him. That's fine. Whatever. And then remind you, y'all played Jimmy Butler who was injured too. Remind y'all played Joel Embiid who was on half a face and one leg. So if we want to talk about injuries,
wait a minute. But he played though. Tyrese Maxey played, and we know Embiid was hurt. We know Embiid was hurt, but like I said, we had more people out than they did. And if you want to say that, we could play a healthy Embiid against that healthy squad, and I know we would have beat their ass like we did in the regular season. So it don't matter.
Let's
They know who you are. The Sixers know who we are.
Wait. But if we comparing opponents to opponents, and remind you, we played arguably the best version of Giannis, bro, in the playoffs, bro, that year. And he put his foot under Kyrie's foot. He put his foot under Kyrie's foot. Kyrie is out. Remind you, James Harden got injured the first play of the series. And we had them down 2-0.
James Harden was fat and out of shape. I didn't even want James Harden in Brooklyn. Y'all know that, man. He wasn't the same James Harden in Brooklyn. Y'all know that. Come on, bro. You know that. Because NYG know that. I mean, come on. Listen, leave. We don't have all day to go. Let's get to the next thing. We don't have all day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a moot point.
Let's wrap it up.
It's a moot point.
The Knicks.
It is a moot point. It is.
The Knicks are running out the gate red hot here in the preseason, but it's the preseason.
Nah, it's only preseason.
You know what I'm saying? It's the preseason.
Man.
So, what are you guys looking forward to come the start of this season?
Well, come the start of the season, looking for chemistry and all that stuff to get these guys, with Mikal and Karl Anthony Towns. Like I said, if we came back with the other squad, I'll be more like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, we already know what those guys could do. You know what I'm saying? With these guys, it's a little bit different. And now you got to work the chemistry, get these guys playing on the same page and things like that. Got to know what their strengths and the weaknesses are in games and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I wanted to run it back with the old squad because I know what we got. You know what I'm saying? But now with this new squad, hey, you remember, because NYG, remember when we did the thing, I was like, we could go 15-4, 16 or 3 or something like that. But now with this new squad, it could be 10-8 or something like that, because hey, I don't know, because you know what I'm saying, these guys gotta learn how to play together in jail now, because it's totally different now. You done got rid of basically with guys that was there. So it's gonna take a little time, but like I said, by the middle of the season towards the end, like I said, we'll get our footing and stuff like that. So we'll see what it's about. And then with Mitchell coming back, so he'll be out for like about 2 months or whatever. So we'll see if he's still here, because he's another one they mentioned about trade. And I'm like, man, come on now, leave Mitchell alone. But hey, we'll see what they do, man.
We shall see. But Leaf, you called a couple Nets preseason games so far. What have you seen with this Brooklyn Nets team so far in the preseason? What's got some of the things that's got you excited? I know they played 2 games so far. What's some of the things that got you excited, and what's some of the things that got you concerned so far with this Brooklyn Nets team, man? And Breezy, I sent you the link. If you want to join the conversation as well. I don't know if I got Jay's Twitter, but if you got Jay's Twitter, you can send him the link too. We don't put it in the chat no more. So, but go ahead, Leaf. Leaf. Oh shit, he fucking flaked out on me.
No,
damn it.
Doing something.
Just when I need you to talk, you don't want to talk now. God damn it. Ain't that some shit?
I didn't say.
This is Negroes for you.
Well, I'm for the Mets will take his place. Go ahead, Mets. You'll take his place.
No, Mets is not a goddamn Nets fan, so no. I'll go ahead and
I didn't even get to talk about the WNBA finals or the Knicks anyway.
Well, again, we'll get to you in just a second, but my plan was to get some conversation with the Brooklyn Nets here, man, because all y'all want to do on this show is talk about the goddamn Knicks. Fuck the Knicks. We got another team in New York too. We got 2 other teams. We just spoke on the Liberty.
We only got the Liberties.
We're going to talk about the goddamn Nets now. See now.
This is what I'm talking about. This is how y'all get me started. It's like, yo, these Nets fans, man.
We're going to talk.
I'm gonna let y'all have your time. Y'all can have your time.
We're going to talk about the Brooklyn Nets right now.
Leaf, where you at?
In the building. You already know, man. It's time, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell you who I'm excited about. I'm excited about Jalen Wilson. I'm excited about Jalen Wilson because I think Jalen Wilson can be a better version of Cam Johnson. I think Jalen Wilson can be a better version of Cam Johnson. That is my unpopular opinion. Hit that like button because this kid can shoot. And to me, he has better defensive potential. He hustles to the ball for what I've seen, and he's definitely can create plays. He's not gonna do it like off the dribble or anything like that. We still need more players that can create off the dribble, but he can definitely fill a better role than Cam Johnson can. I don't know what's going to happen with Cam Johnson. I don't know if they're going to trade him, hold on to him, or whatever have you. But to me, in my opinion, I think Jalen Wilson is somebody to look out for on the Brooklyn Nets, man, as a sleeper team. As a sleeper now, he played last year a little bit as a rookie, but this year coming into year 2, coming into Jordy Fernandez's system, where they like to use a little bit more pick and roll, screen and roll, try to get the wings and the big men more involved in the passing game. I think somebody like Jalen Wilson can benefit from that. Definitely, man. And if Cam Thomas is on his game and he's becoming more of a playmaker, watch out for Jalen Wilson. I'm telling you, those two can form a connection, man, because I see somebody that's hungry, somebody that's willing to attack the basket, and a kid that can shoot, man, as a spot-up shooter. That's just what I see from what I want to see from the Brooklyn Nets, man, coming into this season. But, Leaf, are you there? Is Leaf back?
Leaf. You know what I want? I want the Brooklyn Nets to make the playoffs. I want them to make the playoffs this year at the HD. Let's do it.
No, I think
make them the playoffs.
I think what's gonna happen is they're not gonna make the playoffs. They don't have a strong enough, and I don't know, man. People keep talking about Cooper Flag and
Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, VJ Edgecombe. There's gonna be some more about it.
But I mean, I want to see progress from some of the players on this team. Like, I want to see progress from Cam Thomas. I want to see progress from Noah Clowney. You know, these are some of the players. Sean Marks, who somehow still has a job. These are some of the players that he invested in. I want to see some of these players pan out. You know, so I'm looking at, they signed Nick Claxton. Cool. I think he's a solid defensive caliber center. Cam Thomas, I want to see more playmaking from Cam Thomas, getting more of his teammates involved. And I want to see some of these other players step up. Like I said, Jalen Wilson is one. Noah Clowney. I don't know what they're going to do with Sharp. They may move on from him, but you still got Clowney. You still got Wofford. Like I said, Jalen Wilson. I want to see some of these players start to make a name for themselves. You know, start to take a step forward. I don't really care about the veterans on this team because they're not going to be here long term. Ben Simmons is not going to be here. Schroeder's not going to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'd be surprised if Dorian Finney-Smith makes it past the end of this season. So, again, I want to see growth from the young players so we can establish a course, so we can say, all right, we got A, B, C, and now we're going to pick Ace Bailey to put into this core group, and now we're going to hit the ground running come 2025. That's what I want. But it is what it is, man.
Like I said, man, you always know me, man, as far as like with the NBA, the draft, man, is a lottery. That's the only thing with it. Ain't like football where you go by the records and, you know, you go by that. That's how they side of the order is. But NFL, I mean, the NBA, shit, you can win like the most games and don't make the playoff and thinking like you don't have a shot and you end up getting the first pick. And then, or you can lose the most games and thinking you're getting the first pick and you get like the fifth pick or the fourth pick, I think, because I think you can finish no more than fourth, I believe, depending on the record. That's what they say. Unless some teams jump in there by, you know, when they do it, and it's like, oh, so somebody got into the top three. You know what I'm saying? Whereas football, hey, you already know what you at. If you go by the records, and that's it, done deal.
So looking at tonight's Yankees game, again, the Yankees get the win. Up 2-0, 2 more wins from the World Series, man. 2 more wins from the World Series, man. I mean, this Yankees team right now, I'm telling you, give it up, man. Give it up for the New York Yankees, man. Please, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Because I couldn't trust them in the playoffs because of the pitching and only 2 hitters. You know.
But guess what? You know what? The pitching is showing up. Garrett Cole, I mean, he showed up tonight. The bullpen held it down. It got a little scary at the end, but you know, Kane Lee came in, and then you had Luke Weaver here at the end. Clay Holmes coming in relief. Like we're starting to kind of play that kind of baseball that I was looking for, that playoff baseball. You know, early in that game, you know, you had who was it? I think Volpe, you know, go from first to third, you know, on a play. You know, you're starting to see clutch hits, not these massive home runs all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
You're starting to see clutch base hitting, you know, from guys like Soto, you know, from guys like
Torres and Stanton.
You know what I mean? Stanton has been on fire. You know what I mean? So you're starting to get quality hitting. along with quality pitching. It's not boom or bust no more. This Yankee team is starting to learn how to figure out how to actually win in the playoffs now. You know, and look out, man. If we get that down pat, I'm telling you right now, Mr. Mets fan, if we get that down pat, because that's the only thing that's been holding the Yankees back. The Yankees have been a good team for years now. We just haven't learned how to win in the playoffs since we lost our veteran leadership. Since the old era went out with Jeter and Rodriguez and all of them, we haven't learned how to win in the playoffs. We forgot how to win in the playoffs. Now I think they're starting to figure out the formula.
And the Astros been a thorn on our side.
That's been true too. You know what I'm saying? The Astros have been in the way, but their empire is over.
Right.
Their run is fucking over now. It's the Yankees' time, bro. In the AL. It's the Yankees' time. We got the two best players in baseball, in my opinion, and Judge and Soto. You know, we got enough pitching. We can add more. But again, you know, shout out to Rodon, shout out to Garrett Cole, getting it done in game 1 and game 2. You know, so we have enough pitching, just enough pitching, I think, to get this chip, man. You know what I'm saying? And along with our hitting, we got them so messed up now because Stanton is actually starting to hit. I mean,
Torres
and Torres leading off. I don't know why they got Aaron Wells in the middle of all that shit, but
it's awesome.
He's not getting shit done though. He's just there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like I'd rather put Stanton there or even a guy like Volpe or somebody that's gonna, you know, be more of a contact hitter. But Wells just ain't getting it done, man. But anyway, that being said, man, big win for the Yankees, man. Salute to them. I'm a big Yankee fan. Like I said, started the show. You seen the hat. You know what I mean? So for real, man, shout out to the Yankees. I want this World Series. I want winners, goddammit. I want winners, man. For real.
We gotta take two out of 3 over there in Cleveland, man. If we could get 2, that's it. It's over with in Cleveland. 2 out of 3.
Oh yeah, man. Ain't nothing to play in Cleveland. Ain't nothing to play over there in Cleveland. We can definitely beat the Guardians or what I hate to call them the Guardians, the Cleveland Indians.
I know, man. The Indians, right?
That's who we're playing. So I hate the fact that we I mean I know the fact that we can beat them in their stadium. Their stadium's not nothing. You know, spectacular. But go ahead, Mets. I know you was trying to say something. Mets.
Hang on, I'm just grabbing something. Not so much saying that I'm supporting the Guardians. I agree. I hate that name in the CS. But I'm just putting this up as showing this as an FU to Bob Manfred for making the team change the name.
Yep. Everybody know that's the logo. That's the logo.
Yep.
In any case, sorry, talking about in regards to the whole thing that Leaf went overboard with the Liberty, they need to focus on not getting lax at halftime, which is what did them in game 1 and almost did them in game 2. Seriously, have the Liberty ever won game 1 of a WNBA final series in their history when they've gotten to this point? No, and it usually tends to bite them in the backside.
Yeah, man.
Regards to the Knicks, what I'm hoping to see is chemistry that is instantaneous between Kat, Mikal, Josh, and Jalen. I mean, was I mad that they traded away Randall and DiVincenzo to get Kat and draft capital, which is something I am really getting overkill pissed with Leon Rose about how overly spendthrifting he is on our draft capital. Well, that it's giving me Isaiah Thomas levels of PTSD. I mean, yeah, when Thomas did that 15, 20 years ago, it was for get rich quick name recognition that was broken beyond repair, and he set the team back over a decade. I get that.
But that's cool though, because y'all good now, right? Everything's all good in the neighborhood with the New York Knicks. So I don't want to hear no excuses come this season now with these Knicks fans. So
that's right.
And then with the
no
Nets,
excuses.
The Nets, pot me kettle with you and Leaf. They're unpopular. You had all these excuses. I mean, you've not once but twice gone the get-rich-quick route, in about a 6 to 10 year span, and both times it blew up in your face. This time, you need to build through the draft.
Oh yeah, we're going to build through the draft, and we're going to watch the Knicks go the get-rich-quick scheme this time and see how it works out. So we'll sit back and twiddle our thumbs and be bad for a couple years and take all your petty ass jokes, but it'll all circle back around. It'll all circle back around when it's necessary, because they are petty. Because y'all haven't won. It's not like the Giants fans talking to Jets fans, where the Giants have been extremely superior as far as championships, as far as everything. The Knicks haven't done shit.
Yeah, but we laughing because y'all try to do our things and it blew up in your face too. You know what I'm saying? With the Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce.
That's why I say they both
the Kyrie Irving, Durant.
They both filling in the dark. Now. That's what I said. Both teams filling in the dark.
We'll get our chance, man.
But the Knicks fans seem to think they on a higher pedestal for some reason, but it is what it is, man.
We are.
No, you're not. You're really
we are.
You're right there at the bottom where you belong.
Hey, no hate, man. Hey, we are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.
Yeah, that's all you got is a name. You don't got shit on the basketball court. Y'all be getting your ass.
Hey,
I recall correctly. How many titles have the Nets won? Oh, let's think. Oh yeah, I remember. None. 0. Goose egg. Not
You're wrong. We have 2.
ABA titles.
I don't give a fuck if they're titles.
He said they could be like spring.
Y'all got 2 titles too in the NBA, and guess what? The NBA and ABA wasn't merged, so you can count your titles just like I can count my titles because it wasn't the real NBA yet.
Hey, NYG,
so
let me say that. Let me say this, NYG, let me say this. If the Knicks win the title, right? I'm gonna tell you something. I think that's gonna be the most celebrated title ever in sports, professional sports. I don't care the Yankees, the Red Sox. It's gonna be because we haven't won it like 50-something years. So it's like I think it would be so many New York Knicks fans out there.
And that would be fantastic for New York and everybody in New York. And I would love to see that, man.
I think it'd be fantastic for the Knicks.
And I wish I would be alive to see it, but neither me, you, nor Max,
you will be alive.
You will be alive to see it.
Yeah, you will be alive.
So far to the future. Nobody watching this podcast will be alive to witness the Knicks bringing home a championship. It's not gonna happen, man.
Well, I'll be alive when the Mets bring home the championship, and they're all going to McDonald's and celebrating with Grimace.
Then they should, because they owe all their success to him. Because ever since he showed up, they've been good, man. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's good, man? Appreciate you tapping in as always, man, being a loyal supporter. We're going to wrap up the show, man, talking about these bum-ass Giants. Because
I think but yeah, man, the Giants.
We got
the bad news.
It's been a absolute shit show, and it continues to get worse as news is being reported that Andrew Thomas, the Giants' best offensive player, in my unpopular opinion, probably not that unpopular to be honest with you, it might be out for the season. Now, Andrew Thomas being out for the season, you can forget about it if you're Daniel Jones, because
you're cannon fodder at that point.
To me, his only hope was Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas not being out there, the way this dude is calling plays, and him being shell-shocked his fucking self, it's a wrap, bro. You're done. You're fucking done. You might as well. I would go to Brian Dable and say, nigga, bench me. That's how, because it's gonna be that bad, bro. It's gonna be that bad.
Josh Azudu or Evan Neal.
Yeah, it's gonna be that bad, bro. It's gonna be that bad. And to be honest, if the Giants are smart, if they're really smart, they would just go ahead and bench him right now, because the chances of him getting hurt with Andrew Thomas not being in the lineup is extremely high. Extremely high.
True.
So if you want to save that little injury clause money or whatever you trying to save or whatever, and you don't want Daniel Jones on this team no more, your best bet is to get him the fuck out of there right now. Right now. Because if Andrew Thomas ain't playing and he's out for the season, this dude is barbecue chicken, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He is lo mein. He is fucking shrimp fried rice. You know what I'm saying? He is goddamn a Frank on the fucking corner of 42nd Street. That's what the fuck Daniel Jones is. He's done, bro.
If I may interject.
Sure. Whatever you got, man.
I'm getting
please add.
Regardless of who replaces Thomas, at this point, DJ is 2 simple words. Cannon fodder. If Brian Daboll was smart, which we've shown he's been nothing but a bumbling, idiotic, half-brained, bone-dead, tin-man coward, who is so inadaptable, making a sacrifice, wanting to put Jones on a pyre of his own, an altar of his own spite, ego, narcissism, megalomania, and tunnel vision. At this point, you either go to Locke or DeVito if he's going to get banged up. Play it safe. Mm-hmm. Don't start Jones. Start Locke or Cutlets. And personally, Cutlets would be a lot more entertaining over Locke. Because at least with DeVito under center, we at least had a bit of fun for a brief stint last year, did we not?
I don't really care who it is. My concern is the future of this organization, and it ain't Daniel Jones, and it ain't Brian Daboll, in my opinion. So
it never should have been Daboll.
It to me, the best thing they can do. Hey, look. If Andrew Thomas ain't playing, like I said, and you really want to save face with this organization, put Daniel Jones on the bench. And then there's absolutely no more excuses at that point. If you don't call these motherfucking plays, Brian Daboll, I swear I'm going to go postal onto my channel.
You're not the only one who's going to go post.
Because I'm getting a lot of shit now. The only reason he can't call plays is because of Daniel Jones. Only if Daniel Jones wasn't there, we'd be so much of a better offense. Only if Daniel Jones wasn't Daniel. That's all I fucking hear. It's like a scratch record, bro. Daniel. Like, that's all they fucking know, bro. This Giants fan base is the dumbest fan base in sports. I swear to you. They're stupid. You're fucking stupid. Because, again, this team has been bad before Daniel Jones got here. But I think fans they can only remember 4 to 5 years, but it's like the record don't go back far enough. You know, it's like, you know how it's like we only go, like the DMV, they only look back for 7 years. That's the Giants fan base. They can only go back for 5 to 7 years. And that's where it stops. They're not going to look back any further than that. This team has been bad for a very long fucking time. And the reason they've been bad for a very long fucking time is this organization has not gotten out of its own way. You know, and you keep bringing in these hot shot. When the Giants turn it around, it was because they brought in Tom Coughlin, an adult head coach who was able then to draft Eli Manning and get the ball rolling. These dudes want to keep switching quarterbacks, switching coaches, quarterbacks. How can we get stability? Let's just keep the coach we got. That'll work and just get a new quarterback. No, bro. Because again, I can name you 20 head coaches that would have won that game Sunday for the New York Giants. 20 that's better than Brian Daboll right now with the roster we got, with the players we got, with the quarterback we got. Now, if you don't want to win games, which is not what this fan base is about anymore, they're just about highlights and media attention. They're not about winning at all. None of these fuckers. I'm dead ass. Y'all don't want to win games. You just want highlights and big. Look at the play he made. Look at the play Caleb Williams made. Oh my God. Glad he's on my fantasy team. You don't want to win games. Because I'm being told, we can't run the football. We don't want to be like the 1960s anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Do you know that the Baltimore Ravens run the football more efficiently than most of the people in the NFL? And they've been one of the best teams in the NFL for years now.
You gotta be
balanced, so do the 49ers.
Yeah, you got to be balanced, man. You can't just be one and not the other. You got to be balanced.
You got to be physical. This is football, bro. This dude wants to build a finesse team out here in the NFC East, and these idiots are falling for it. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. We had Matthew Stafford. Oh, I bet we could score 20 points. I bet if you know the plays that Daniel Jones doesn't make, Stafford, he'll make those plays. We'll definitely be a better team. Do you not know there's more than passing the football? Do you not understand Brian Daboll's run scheme is horrific?
Which you have to understand
so non-creative.
A lot of quarterbacks miss plays. A lot of quarterback miss plays in games. When you go back and look at all the games and watch it thoroughly, they all miss plays. They ain't just. I know what they're saying, but it's just like a lot of good quarterbacks miss a lot of plays in games, man. I don't see it.
But it's like
they're winning and they scoring some points, and it's all good. But like I said, they all make a lot of mistakes, man. You know what I'm saying? So
it's all about QB, and all I'm saying is, again, Andrew Thomas ain't playing no more. If he's out, which it looks like
he's going to be out. He's going to be out.
And there's no reason to put him back in the game like they did last year. These fucking idiots. Just let him be out for the season and let him rest, because that's the guy you invested a lot of money into. So I don't understand that logic of, forcing some of these players to play. But you know what I'm saying, Dave?
Yeah, but what I'm going to say is this is a very important offseason, because you're going to have to hire an offensive coordinator, because Kafka's gone and Daboll is not going to just be calling the plays and coaching. He's going to have to hire an offensive coordinator. So whoever the new offensive coordinator is and whatever scheme he likes to run and stuff like that, and whatever quarterback, that's going to be very important that people have to understand. Because what's happening right now is not going to happen for the majority of the time that Daboll's here, that he's going to be the play caller and the coach. It doesn't happen that often. One season maybe, you know what I'm saying? But after that, nah, you got to relieve that duty to somebody else and let them do their job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's too much responsibility for one person. And like I said, unless you win in Super Bowls and you're like how Belichick was winning them with Tom Brady and all stuff, yeah, you can start getting leeway. But Daboll hasn't done that yet. So he's like, hey, man. And if, let's say, bench Jones or whatever, gets Drew Lock in there and Tommy DeVito and they don't even do nothing, then what? You know what I'm saying? Then I got to give him my play calling duties. This is a lot on me. You know what I'm saying? I got to find somebody. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be another excuse. That's what I'm saying. They gave him the excuse with Kafka, gave him the excuse with Wink Martindale. You know what I'm saying? They got the offensive line coach and shit straight. But yet we still can't put up no points. Well, it must be Daniel Jones. This is how simple-minded these people think.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Right,
we said, bro, if this offensive line would block, we will be a better team. We will score more points. But guess what? They're blocking and we're not scoring more points. You know why? Because the players aren't executing, which is another indictment on coaching. And to me, they're not being used to their advantage. They're being used in a scheme which nobody really understands. What the fuck is this dude's scheme? Is
right.
His scheme is basically force feed Malik Neighbors or whatever other wide receiver has the hot hand at that point. You don't have no strategy to spread the football around. You don't have no running strategy. You know what I'm saying? Everything is, well, if it don't work, just crawl back into a shell. You have no adjustments at all. But they telling me he a good coach because Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback that ever played football. Brian Dable just can't do anything. He's so handcuffed. It's so annoying and ridiculous.
And then, I said,
it's such a low level mind, a way of thinking, in my opinion, bro. It really is.
And just like we said, all these other quarterbacks that they're hyping up, how many points are these guys averaging? These teams are not averaging 40 or 50 points a game.
They ain't doing shit, bro. Look at Dallas. They got a fucking all-star team, and they fucking getting mocked.
Why?
You know?
They've been 40.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It's like these guys are not playing. It's not like Madden. You putting up a 50 burger or 40 burger every game. You know what I'm saying? These guys are not averaging that. That's what I'm saying. I could see if they were averaging, that's a different story, but they're not. Teams are struggling to score points.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
And you got to run the ball. You got to throw the ball. You got to do both. You have to run and throw the ball. You can't just run.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be able to do both.
Yeah, because that's how the RPO works. That's how everything else works. If you balance on both sides, you're gonna be more successful. But if you're a one-dimensional team where you just passing ball all the time, your quarterback's gonna get killed because he has to take the time to throw the ball. So he's gonna get tattooed. You know what I'm saying? And sacked. Now, if you run the ball, if you're a physical team, yeah. If you got a good offensive line that can block and these guys can and run the ball, yeah, you're gonna do, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Facts, man. But I don't know, man. Giants got the Philadelphia Eagles coming up next.
Yeah.
This is not gonna be easy.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, like, you have to want to believe it's gonna be good or it's gonna be different, but all I see in this game is
prediction for the fight. Then prediction? Yes, prediction. Pain.
That's it.
But you know what though? Like you said,
it's gonna be from the Giants. It's gonna be the Giants feeling that pain, bro.
Like I said, the game. But like I said, the game that at least
I know y'all didn't just play that damn.
Yeah, man, because that's what the hell's gonna happen Sunday, man, when the Giants play the fucking Eagles. If you want a prediction bro.
For the fight, then prediction. Yes, prediction. Pain.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad, bro. Like, oh, no.
Bro, it's gonna be bad, bro.
I do hold on, wait.
You wait up. Look, do you see the banner on the bottom of the screen?
Andrew Thomas might be out for the season.
Do you know who the Andrew Thomas is?
I'm about to find out.
You don't have to find out.
He's our best left tackle.
He's our starting left tackle and our best offensive player. He's an all-pro. An all-pro.
Oh, wow.
And you're putting Daniel Jones behind Josh Azudu at left tackle.
And y'all don't have Neighbors neither? Oh, yeah.
No, Neighbors may play. I think
Neighbors will play. It ain't going to matter. He ain't going to get the football because they ain't going to have time to.
Right.
But I tell you what, I mean, I know Andrew's on, but then it's like I said, it's games like this that surprise you. Like you think like we got no shot, and hey, it happens, man.
And this is what I hate about the Giants. This is the fucking shit I hate about them. Just go ahead and get smoked like you're supposed to. Don't lose, don't win this game, and because
get smoked like you're supposed to.
Because this is the bullshit, bro. I'm so sick of this fucking team.
He said, win one, lose one.
Yeah, bro. We beat the Eagles, and then you get all these fans hyped up. Yeah, we could do something now. Then the next game, you get fucking beat by 50. And you're like, oh my god, this is the worst team in the NFL. And then 2 games later, they'll beat another good team. You're like, yeah, we back, baby. And the next game, go and lose fucking on a fucking fucking 6 field goals. Like
he didn't just say yo prediction.
Pain,
he said, yo, just get a foot up your ass like you're supposed to.
I mean, in all
why
honesty,
even play games, bro? With it, to me.
In all honesty, if we better incapacitate, even if it ends up with a loss, I do want to see Jalen Hurts get incapacitated. So then we can do a massacre and go all South Park on Kenny Pickett. Imagine him getting sacked by our defensive line if we can get to him. And then you hear that infamous sound clip. Oh, my God, they killed Kenny.
Oh, well, guess what, though? For the Eagles, their best offensive lineman is out, too.
Exactly. So that means
he's out, too. He's out.
You know what that means for y'all front seven?
And Goddard. I don't think Goddard is playing either because he went out too. I think he's out too.
And this is the game, bro, where that front seven actually let's
them motherfuckers. All them dudes gonna do is chuck it up to AJ Brown, Devonte Smith, and they are gonna torch this Giants secondary.
And maybe running that game.
Oh, okay. Listen.
They're gonna be they ain't gonna let Saquon get off. I already know. They're gonna be so focused on Saquon. They ain't gonna let that shit happen. I can already tell.
The focus of this game is to make sure Saquon Barkley does not walk out of this game 100%. Y'all in there to ruin. Y'all in there to ruin him.
And that's in there to ruin their focus. Because you're not gonna win the game. So the only thing you can fucking do is fucking, beat him up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
He said, why don't y'all get a foot up your ass like y'all supposed to?
You know what I mean? Because, man, everybody notices a game they supposed to win. And I could see if you were trending in the right direction, like if they win this Cincinnati game, then I'll be like, yeah, man, let's go Giants, but
Cincinnati game killed y'all.
But again, bro, they do this shit, man. And Man Cave is right. They might mess around and win a game like this, but they won't be a good team because they'll just lose the next one even worse than they won this one. It's like they're so hot and cold, bro. They're not hot and cold. They're like icy or burning. Like this.
I got a plan.
As fuck, bro.
I got a plan, NYG. You want to take our spot? You want to play the Texans this Sunday? Because that's who the hell we playing. I would love to play the Philadelphia Eagles again.
Man, I'm not worried about the Eagles.
Is that what you want?
Look, man. The Texans are a good team. They're a better team than the Philadelphia Eagles. I agree. But it doesn't matter because it don't matter who you put out there.
I got the Giants winning that game. The hell with this shit, bro. I'm going all out on the limb.
Yeah,
beware the crowds.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm changing my pick. I'm going with the Giants against the Eagles. Fuck this.
Hell yeah. The hell with it.
God, man.
The hell with the goddamn Eagles.
I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm not give a damn about the Eagles, man. Y'all winning that game, man. The Eagles is trash.
Yeah, man. I hate the Eagles too, man. But I don't bet with my heart.
Yeah.
I don't bet with my heart.
You don't bet with his heart.
I don't bet with my heart. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't even a heart dinger, bro. That's common sense. Eagles is trash. I got the Giants, bro. Like that's what I'm doing.
Nah. Have you watched the Giants play?
Or even worse.
No,
man, they can't score on the inch yard line, bro.
Oh my God.
4th and inches. These cats can't score on it. Like this team is so bad.
But NYG, you know what though? They for some reason they play better on the road than at home.
Well,
yeah, because you know why? Because the fucking fans are so nauseating in Daniel Jones's ear and Dable's ear and everybody's ear. That's a break for them to get a. They're fucking ridiculous, man.
It must be that bad turf that we got at.
Bad turf, my ass, man. Hey, yo, you could score 7 points on gravel, dude. Like, come on, bro.
You can score 7 points.
You could score more than 7 points on gravel, bro. I don't want to hear about it. Like,
7 on gravel.
I'm so sick of the excuses for this dude, man. This dude was brought in here to be an offensive genius, and in 3 fucking years, bro, I have not seen the Giants score more than 35 fucking points. I think they scored 30 like once, bro.
38.
And then when we do get opportunity to score more points, we let up. We let up and hold the ball and just run
but
the
this
clock
supposed
out.
to be an offensive genius, but I got motherfuckers telling me he can't do it because his quarterback is so bad. It just limits him. He just need a better quarterback. And you'll see, bro. Watch 4 years from now. This is what these motherfuckers is really telling me. You'll see, bro. 4 years from now, we're gonna be a good team, bro. We can, man. If you don't get your
let me see. I'm gonna say this. Let's say the Giants get Cam Ward next year in the draft. I want to see how this is gonna be. I want to see how this is played.
I don't want to see it.
I'm just saying. No, I just want to say Cam Ward or some other quarterbacks. Like I said, let's see. You know what I'm saying,
bro?
If these guys gonna get their wish.
It's not even gonna be. I told you so. At that point, I'm just gonna want to see you and smack the shit out you. That's where I'm gonna be at that point, because these motherfuckers, they battle me, but then when I do podcasts, they disappear. They won't actually come up and speak to me as a man. That's one thing that annoys the shit out of me. And then the second thing that annoys me is we can't have a football conversation without bringing Daniel Jones into it.
Yeah.
So if Daniel Jones is gone and this fucking team doesn't fucking succeed, I'm telling you, I'm going to be ready to smack the shit out of every single one of these motherfuckers that have been trolling me for the last 3 fucking years since I've been making content.
I'm just going to hop off unpopular.
Actually.
Good night.
All right, bro.
All right. Peace. Yeah, we about to wrap up anyway. It's getting late, but
yeah,
that's how I feel about it, man. K. To be honest,
I know. I believe you, man. I see you, man. I see those.
Like an apology is not going to be enough. It's like at that point, I want to put hands on you. Pause, because you guys, you're so like
gung ho. I know.
What is it? It's not even gun ho. It's just, it's not irritating. It's just one of those words where it's. You're not being you're not being you're not being mean or anything malicious, but it's just real like sucker
annoying,
shit. You know
annoying.
It's just stupid. It's like a fucking fly. It's like shut the fuck up already. I want to smack the shit out you because you dudes don't really understand football. You know what I'm saying? And you act like you do, but all you do is watch other people's channels and take their clips and highlights and post them on social media. So
we'll find out the answer to this within a year. About another year, we'll find our answer to a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And a year goes by so fast.
Yeah. And to me, honestly, like I said, if this Giants team don't do nothing when they if they stay on the course, it seems like that's what the media is pushing, and we know John Mara does whatever the media and fan base tells him to do. So they're pushing to keep Dable and Shane and go get this Josh Allen type quarterback. If these motherfuckers don't get at least to the NFC Championship game, I'm going to, because again, the barometer ain't the division playoffs. Because remember, we got there with Daniel Jones. So the barometer now is the NFC. You see, Now this is what the fuck these motherfuckers do. So now because the one dude fucking Adam. Malik Neighbors gotta have 1,500 yards because and the motherfucker gonna get that too. But he was making that shit as a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because Malik Neighbors missed the last 2 games, and he was still leading NFL reception.
Exactly.
Reception, you know.
So boo hoo to your bitch ass. So now what I want to do is, hey, look, Daniel Jones is holding his team back so more. We better fucking have success. The moment this motherfucker is done, the Giants better go on a fucking 12-game winning streak, bro. I want to take the fuck off, bro. I'm gonna be in DMs. I'm gonna be fucking knocking on people's fucking doors. I'll be in parking lots looking for these fucking Twitter fucking pussy motherfuckers, and to see where they are and where they stand now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of y'all, for real. Because y'all on some sucker shit. You know good and well this ain't all about the goddamn quarterback. Yeah, the quarterback is the problem. But again, you know this ain't all about the quarterback. You know good and well this goddamn coach has not been the best coach in the league, or not even close. He's been bottom tier, bottom third. I didn't pull up stats, but when I pull up the records and stats, this shit don't matter. But when another motherfucker pull up the records and stats for when it's Daniel Jones, look, it's right there in front of you. You can't see it. Everybody's seeing it. Look. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, but when I pull up something regard to Brian Dable, that article's way outdated, bro. That article is why now you want to watch the media. Now you want to like it. It's chicken shit, bro. It's chicken shit narratives, bro, that people want to try to discredit my fucking knowledge with sorry shit because you can't fucking outthink me. That's why.
But see, the one thing that they keep failing to realize, they keep saying like, it's Daniel Jones is like the Giants. They're not one of the most talented teams. That's why everybody keeps forgetting. They keep thinking like our team is on par with everybody. It's not. They're not. But they don't. But see, they told him like, oh no, well he's supposed to be doing this because and it's like, bro, these are the guys you're talking about. These guys are on way better teams, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I go. That's why I don't even get into it.
I try not to get into it, bro.
I know.
And that's why I don't really like doing a lot of Giants content outside of just calling the games, because these fans really don't. They really are a low level when it comes to knowledge. They're so emotionally attached to one player. It clouds everything else going on with the football team. So I can't do it no more, bro. Like if you want to stay in that lane, just fucking stay over there. But don't sit up here and come in my lane and tell me that this bald-headed motherfucker over here is a good fucking coach. Don't come in that lane. If you want to stay in the Daniel Jones lane and blame it all on fucking him. You know, because the Brian Dable, I'm telling you right now, Brian Dable is not good. Brian Dable couldn't even get to an AFC championship game with Josh Allen. Brian Dable's not going to win a fucking Super Bowl with the fucking Giants, bro, with a new quarterback. He's not, because he doesn't know how to coach. How many games can you point to and say Brian Dable's got out coached? A shit ton. You know what I mean? What games has he out coached somebody? They can't look past that, because they'll just say, "Oh, if Daniel Jones makes this pass, we win this game." And if this play, and Giants fans, you know what Giants fans are? They're one play here, motherfuckers. If this play was made, all these motherfuckers want to be all 22 experts and all this expert and all that expert. None of y'all know shit. And they want to come up here and talk shit to NYG22. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I know a lot more than you motherfuckers, because guess what? I've been predicting this fucking shit.
And just like you said, man. I mean, hey, you could do all 22 on all quarterbacks in every game, and they'll see all the plays that they missed too. Right. You can break it down, and they missed a lot of plays too. And then when people say, "Oh, this person's open," it's like, bro, but you have to realize at the time that person wasn't open. The ball was still in the court. When the quarterback throws the ball, and then his defender leaves him and go over to, then he's wide open like that. You have to think about it when it's in real time.
But even so, man, Cave, not to cut you, but how many how many of those plays are there per game where a motherfucker's just butt naked? How many of them, bro? You see what I'm saying? On this team. Now, I can go to other teams and look at a lot more opportunities where those plays are wide the fuck open. And people going to say, well, it's because of the quarterback. Bullshit. Because Minnesota, every quarterback got limitations, bro. Let me tell you that one thing.
Of course.
First and foremost.
Because guess what? These same people wasn't saying that about Sam Darnold before then. You know,
or Jared Goff, or Baker Mayfield, or any of these other quarterbacks. So again, where is it? Where is it at?
And Deshaun Watson was an elite quarterback. Why he's not elite anymore? He was an elite
quarterback. Was an elite quarterback, but he got to have fucking the whole world for him to even perform decently. You see what I'm saying?
He's a diva, man. He's a diva.
But that's bad organizational structure and bad coaching, bro. Because to me, if Saleh had any clout in that organization, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers wouldn't be playing like that. He wouldn't be acting like that. But that's how I know Aaron Rodgers is running the organization. But, you know, people want to say he's not running the organization. Yeah, to your mind, he's not running the organization because y'all only looking at surface level shit. You're only looking at what you can see and hear. I'm a fucking thinker. That's the problem, bro. I'm a thinker. These motherfuckers don't think. They just see what's in front of them.
All right, NYG, let's close it out.
Peace out, man. We're about to dip out, man. It's getting late, but we covered all topics. We hit everything, man. I just want to make sure we hit everything. I didn't really want to talk about the Giants, to be honest.
I know, man. But people, man, please hit that like and subscribe button, share on all social media platforms, man, to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and all the Big Blue Crew Sports Network members. Leave Diggy, Unpopular Opinion Sports with NYG, the Man Cave Podcast, Big Pass Sports Talk, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Miz in the Midday, Wales to New Jersey, El Capitan. You know, you got Mets 21-28, Classified 3F with Joel. And what's that? Mac the Giants fan, and many Zion Zenith, and many, many more from the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. Go subscribe to that network, you know what I'm saying? And also subscribe to our channels, Leaf Diggy, the Man Cave Podcast, and Unpopular Opinion Sports NYG. And also Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports.
Most definitely, man. Definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all for tapping in, man. It's been another episode of Heart of the City, episode 88, man. We on our way to 100, man. It's been a long road, man, to get there, but I definitely appreciate each and every one of our supporters here on this show and with the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Check me out, man. Salute to the chat, man. Big fan Breezy. This is JTV, Danielberry Sports, Nimar, Coach Ed, of course, man. My brother, New, Mets. Appreciate you tapping in. Ghost Dog, Iman Perry, Luca, aka Knicks Cast. Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. But until next time, we up out of here, y'all. Deuces. Have a good night. Peace.
This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.